Hi, welcome friends. My name is Wendy Irene. Thank you so much for joining me. This reading is for Taurus. So if you have Taurus in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node, or if there's a Taurus in your life that you're hoping to gain a greater understanding of energetically. These readings are meant to be timeless, meaning that I trust in the divine timing that when you come across them is when you're meant to. And I ask that you do your best to open your heart space and really be willing to listen to your own intuition above everything else. For me, tarot readings are not about predicting the future. There are so many possibilities based on choices, destiny, things beyond us. But tarot readings are a great time to listen to what comes up within you, to listen to your heart, to really connect with your soul. Sometimes you may even see a card that you know the opposite is true, but that card is like they're giving you that time to connect to yourself, to really hear what your intuition is telling you. That's why I love these readings. And it's so much fun for me to do these for you. So thank you for spending your precious time with me. I do not take that lightly. It means a lot. Okay, so take a few deep breaths. Loud exhale. So great for filling your lungs all the way up instead of taking short breaths. So great for clearing your energy, relaxing you. These are a few minutes for you. Okay, so the first card that's coming out is the Activist card, Taurus. And Mother Teresa is pictured on this card here. Okay, so there may be something that you're feeling really passionate about. You know, sometimes it's those things that really work you up because you know that you have passion about it, whether that's animals, whether that's a political thing, whether it's earth, like what riles you up? What is it that really inspires you to act? Or, you know, if it's a topic that comes up, like you have all this passion, energy behind what you're saying, because this is part of why you're here. Like, this is no accident that you feel this way. Let's read the card. Like, for example, if you feel super passionate about all the chemicals in the food, there's so many things it could be. What is it that for you, and there may be many things, but what is it for you in particular? But you are called to be an activist partly here, Taurus. And gosh, what I love about Taurus energy is that it is persistent. You know, you can call it patient, you can call it stubborn, whatever you want. But if you feel passionate about something, like, no one is going to sway you, and you'll keep going. Okay, so this card says you're guided to champion a cause such as a social issue, a charitable group, or a person in distress. Like Saint Mother Teresa, you can single-handedly make a positive difference in the world. She'll act as your guide in this matter if you ask for help. So praying for help about this activism that is within you, this passion, like how can you do that in the world? Praying for help with that. Notice which issues arouse your passion or anger and make a commitment to serve in some capacity to heal those situations. Your soul wants to express itself and to make your opinions known. Use your expertise and life experience, such as business skills, writing abilities, or speaking talent, to help along your chosen cause. Donate time or money to related charities and agencies. You'll feel energized by your activism. Saint Mother Teresa lived as an example of how much good work one individual could do. She was born in 1910 in Albania under the birth name Agnes. She became a nun at age 18 and took the name Teresa out of respect for Saint Teresa. When she was 36 years old, Teresa received a divine calling to serve God amongst the poorest of poor. Within 2 years, she began a ministry for the impoverished people of Calcutta, India. She and her sister nuns cared for the starving and dying citizens. Today, more than 500 missions and centers worldwide carry on the legacy of her words. Faith in action is love, and love in action is service. By transforming that faith into living acts of love, we put ourselves in contact with God himself, with Jesus our Lord. Okay, what a beautiful message. And, you know, this may be something that really starts to come through you in the near future here, Taurus. But gosh, if you put a Taurus to work on something, there's no stopping them. Okay, let's shuffle the tarot deck and see what other messages want to come out today. You know, activism is a really good thing to focus on too. Especially like if you're feeling frustrated or upset with something, you can push your energy towards what it is you're passionate about and put it towards that instead of dwelling on something that maybe makes you sad or upset. Like, put your energy into this activism. And those of you here drawn to these readings, it's like, I know you're going to do this in an extremely high vibration way. Okay, because we all know what activism looks like when it's low vibration and it's like hateful. That is not any of the people that are here. So that's why, like, I feel like all of us that are on the spiritual path, this path of really connecting with our soul, connecting with our intuition, connecting with God and love, can do so much more in that energy and activism in that energy. Okay, so we have the ego card, which came out first, which is the devil card in the traditional deck. We have the Knight of Air, the Knight of Swords. We have the Dreamer, or the Fool card in the traditional deck. We have the Two of Pentacles at the center of the reading. We have the Ten of Pentacles. What a beautiful card. The Ten of Water. Wow, really feeling fulfilled in life, emotionally and physically, all your physical needs being met. And then the Unity card. So we have three major arcanas here: a couple earth signs, some water, and some air. Okay, I think that's a really beautiful reading overall with the energies. So let's start with the first card, the ego card, or what the devil card is in the traditional deck. Basically, this card is reminding us to not feel trapped, to know that, you know, that these entrapments that we can sometimes feel are an illusion. So you may have a false sense of entrapment. Like, it could be like you feel trapped at your job, or you feel trapped at home, or it feels like feeling trapped in some situation, but it's not actually, like, that's an illusion, and you're being asked to see that illusion. So maybe sometimes we get too focused on material things. I know as a Taurus myself, we really like to have stability. We like to be surrounded in beautiful things. We love luxury. So really being cautious not to be focused on the material world so much. And really shedding any negative or fear-based thoughts, okay? I think too, it's like, if you feel trapped with your job, like, a really important reminder is God is my provider, not my job. God is my provider in life. Okay, so we also have the Knight of Air, which is a very fast moving energy, things that occur with a really great speed. But air energy is very intelligent. Air has to do with thoughts. It's decisive. The Knight of Swords is the quickest moving knight in the deck, right? So it can be that something like occurs for you at a really great speed, but that doesn't mean that you can't take your time to, like, carefully review things or come up with creative solutions here. The Dreamer card is really about taking a leap of faith. Like, you know, the Fool's like, he takes that leap of faith. All he has is his little stick and his little bag of a couple things that he's bringing with him. And he takes that leap of faith to follow his dreams. So I feel like unexpectedly, maybe there could be an opportunity that comes along that just kind of comes in fast with this Knight of Swords. So this opportunity presents itself to you, and maybe it has to do with something that you're passionate about, the activism. There might be an opportunity that comes along quickly to act in that way. The Two of Pentacles is when you can feel like you have too much going on at once, or you really need to like make a decision. Maybe you've been feeling trapped, so you haven't made a decision. Like you feel like you have to do a certain thing because, you know, it's your responsibility. I feel like you feel there's a lot of responsibility on your shoulders, and maybe you feel trapped because you feel like you can't, like for example, like if you're in a job that you don't like, you feel trapped because you need to pay the bills or whatever. It's but there's this need to make a decision, and maybe it has to do with whatever this leap of faith is, to follow your dreams, to follow your heart, to really pray for this creative solution if you're feeling trapped, because it, like I said, it is very much an illusion, and there's this need to like shed any negative or fear-based thoughts here. So consider looking at things in a more playful way, a more playful approach, a more lighthearted approach. This is going to be, even in this very moment, like say you're, you know, this event comes in with great speed, but until that happens, how can you be in a playful energy? How can you be in a lighthearted energy for now? How can you take things not so seriously? And keep that big picture in mind that like, hey, everything doesn't need to be so serious. Life can be enjoyed. Taurus, you're an extremely hard worker. It's time to be playful too and lighthearted. So the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Waters here, 2 10s. This is such beautiful energy. This is what is here for you, Taurus. Really focusing on that happy family life, that financial security with the 10 of Pentacles. Like the 10 of Pentacles is like the happy family life, the financial security, plenty to take care of you and your loved ones, and that ability to really find the magic in life. The 10 of Water is also like very content, very rewarding family life in an emotional sense, because water has to do with the emotions. So this is your emotional needs being met. So not only with the 10 of Pentacles are your material needs being met, your emotional needs really being met, and really having trustworthy relationships here. The Unity card is kind of the traditional energy. So for some of you, you might be taking some traditional viewpoints when it comes to family, or when it comes to this activism. But it also can be about joining an organization that that lifts you up spiritually. It can also be seeking out a spiritual mentor or a like-minded friend, getting advice from someone that you really look up to in that spiritual sense, in that spiritual realm. But like, remember these 2 10s are here at the bottom of this reading. That's so incredible. So as much as you can, get into that playful energy, that lighthearted energy, no matter what it is. And then know that like this financial security, this emotional fulfillment is here for you, Taurus. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for everything you do to support me, to support this channel, the likes, the shares, for subscribing, passing the message on for others to hear. It means so much to me, Taurus. I am sending so much love and light to you. Have a great day. I will see you again very soon.